How's it going, everyone? My name is Matty Roebuck. Thank you so much for checking out my portfolio and wanting to learn a little bit more about me. I thought it'd be a good idea to put this little promotional video at the end of the website to really paint a picture of me, see how I physically communicate, and to put a face and a voice to the words you've been reading on the screen. I also thought it'd be a good opportunity to talk about the field that I want to join, emergency medical services, why I decided I wanted to do this as a career path, why I think I would be a good fit, and lastly, how my personal beliefs and ethics coincide with that of the field. But first, I want to talk a little bit more about myself. Like I said, my name is Matty Roebuck. I'm a senior at Ottawa University of Arizona. Looking forward to graduating in May and taking my next steps towards my dream career goal, whether that be a fire academy or paramedic school. I'm not sure yet. But before Ottawa, I grew up in Southern California, a small town of Claremont. Growing up there, I played a lot of sports. Ultimately, on high school, decided on water polo. And water polo, I played at a junior college in Glendora, in California. And while I was there in my off season, I went to EMT school, got my certification, and in my other off seasons leading up, I was working at a private ambulance company in a pretty busy 911 area. I kept using water polo to continue my education when I transferred out here to Ottawa University to complete my degree in communication studies. I get asked a lot why do you want to be an EMS or a firefighter? Why are you majoring in communications? And my answer to that is quite simple, really. Communications is something that we use every day, no matter what career you're in. Being an effective and clear communicator is like a superpower. And I think this is accentuated when you're working in EMS, when sometimes you have to talk to people, they don't want to talk to you. Or maybe it's the worst day of their life, or maybe they just lost a loved one. All these situations, being able to communicate effectively can make your life and your job so much easier. So I decided this would be a good skill to have while I played water polo and continued my education. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about what got me into EMS. So like I said, I started working for the private company in junior college, but really I knew what I wanted to do my entire life. I come from kind of an EMS background family. My dad's been a paramedic for 30 years, and he's now a fire captain. My aunt and uncle work together on an ambulance, and my other uncle is a dispatcher in Colorado, so it's always kind of in my blood, so to say. But that's not really what got me into it. What got me into it was visiting my dad in the stations growing up and seeing how these guys could be with their family on Thanksgiving and have so much fun with each other like they were their own family. Have fun, and then tones drop and they're in serious mode. And then you watch them run to the rig and take out, and you just like grew up knowing like, oh, my dad's a hero and he's going to save people. And I used to go on some ride-alongs with them too, and just the complete change of tempo when they're on scene. Everything is super professional, and they just seem like superheroes, like gods. And I was like, that's what I want to do. And they come back to the station, they have their debrief, and then it's right back to having fun. And I think that's really great. I think I would be good in this profession because, one, communications major, I'm a good communicator. Number two, I'm really good at flipping that switch from being able to be someone fun to hang out with to straight into serious mode, ready to respond to 911 calls. And three, I think my personal beliefs and ethics align really closely with that of the field. I believe that the golden rule is the most important thing. You want to treat everyone how you want to be treated, and this could not be more clear when you are on a ride along or you're working on the ambulance and EMS. You can have a long night sometimes. You ran all day, it's 2 a.m., you have no sleep, and then you get this call for an alcoholic, and you're like, this is the last thing I want to do right now. This guy's wasting his life away. However, you can't think like that, because if that was your loved one, you want to be the best person there to give them resources, help them get help, treat them with all the respect they deserve, because they are a human being. And I think this is something I do especially well. I don't get tired and lazy. I stay hardworking and really working towards the resources to reach out for these kind of people and really help them get their life back on track. Thank you.